The briefing room aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln was quiet except for the low hum of engines and the occasional ping of radar. Captain Elena Ramirez stood at the chart table, watching red dots multiply on the screen. F-22s landing in Israel, destroyers forming a picket line in the Strait of Hormuz, the Gerald R. Ford closing in from the east. It was February 27th, 2026, and the Armada felt like a coiled spring. In Washington, President Trump paced the Oval Office. "They think they can stall forever," he told Vice President Vance. "Geneva wrapped yesterday. No deal. Just promises of more talk in Vienna. I gave them a deadline. No more games." Across the world in Geneva, the indirect talks had ended hours earlier. Iranian negotiator Abbas Araghchi had shaken hands with Omani mediator Badr al-Busaidi in the cold marble hall. "Significant progress," the mediator told reporters outside, forcing a smile. But Araghchi's face told another story. No dismantling of Natanz or Fordow, no shipping out the enriched uranium, no zero enrichment promise. Tehran wanted sanctions lifted first, fully. The Americans offered only crumbs. A young Iranian aide whispered to Araghchi as they left, "If they strike, we close the strait. Oil stops. The world burns with us." Back on the Lincoln, Ramirez addressed her pilots in the ready room. "We're not here for show. The president wants options. Clean. Quick if it comes to that. But pray it doesn't." A lieutenant raised his hand. "Ma'am, the sailors on deck are saying it feels like 2003 again." She nodded. "Except this time, the target has missiles that can reach our bases in minutes, and proxies waiting to light up Iraq, Yemen, Lebanon." In Tehran, Supreme Leader's advisors met in a dimly lit room. Protests still flickered in the streets from last year's crackdown. The economy was gasping under sanctions. "Trump wants regime change disguised as a nuclear deal," one general said. "We survive by endurance. If bombs fall, we make them pay dearly." Trump's phone buzzed, a fresh intelligence note. Iran's stockpile at 60% purity could go weapons-grade fast if they chose. He stared out at the Rose Garden. "Tell the admirals, hold position. Tell the negotiators, next week in Vienna, better bring real concessions, or bad things happen. Real bad." On the carrier deck, a young sailor watched the sunset turn the Gulf blood red. He thought of home, of news clips showing carrier groups and F-22s, of families asking if war was coming. Diplomacy hung by a thread thinner than a tomahawk's guidance wire. The Armada waited. The talks resumed soon, and somewhere in between, the edge of war sharpened.